Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and having good health. Today we have the lecture number 15, that is from Fundamentals of Chemistry, and the topic we have it is the molecular mass and the formula mass. That is very important topic. So you must know that molecular mass and formula mass and how we can be able to find that. So let's have a look. The first one we have molecular mass. So basically molecular mass is the sum of atomic masses. It is basically the sum of atomic masses of all the atoms that are present in the molecule. So we need to take the sum of atomic masses of all the atoms. Here you must know that what does mean by the term atomic masses. Basically atomic masses we have it is the sum of or the total number of protons plus total number of neutrons in nucleus of an atom. This sum is known as atomic mass. So we need to take the sum of protons plus number of neutrons, and atomic mass is denoted by the letter A, where it is equal to protons plus number of neutrons. So atomic mass of every atom is different. So every atom is having different mass number. So we need to take the sum of atomic masses of all the atoms that are present in the molecule. Then we may be able to know it is known as the molecular mass. For example, if we have a water molecule like H2O, as its molecular mass is 18 AMU. How may we able to know that it is 18? So we need to find that. First, we have to know the mass number or the atomic mass of hydrogen, as it is equal to 1, and for oxygen the atomic mass is 16, that are given in the periodic table. So you guys need to learn that. For hydrogen it is equal to 1 and oxygen is equal to 16, and there are two atoms of hydrogen, so we will multiply its mass with the 2. Next we need to find its sum up. For hydrogen we have 1 multiplied by 2. Next sum with the oxygen, it is 16 and it is equal to total 18 AMU. 18 AMU, it is the molecular mass of the water. Basically the molecular mass it is given for the covalent compounds. It is given for the covalent compounds. Now what does mean by the covalent compounds? All the compounds that are having sharing of electrons, that are formed by the sharing of electrons, are known as the covalent compounds. And the covalent compounds have the molecular mass. For the need find for the finding of the molecular mass, we need to take the sum of the atomic masses of all the atoms that are present in the formula or the molecule. Next we have the example, they calculate the molecular mass of the nitric acid. So nitric acid, as it is a very, you can say that dangerous acid, and it is highly flammable. So we cannot touch it with the hand. We need some type of apparatus or some type of dropper to use that nitric acid. In turn, let's find that what is its molecular mass. For molecular mass, we need to know their atomic masses. So, atomic mass for hydrogen we have 1, for nitrogen we have it is 14, and for oxygen we have 16. So, and we need to know their units, that is atomic mass unit. Next we have the molecular formula for nitric acid, it is HNO3. Now we will put up the values for HNO3. Like for hydrogen, we have 1. Next sum for the nitrogen, we have 14. Next plus sum for oxygen, we have 16. and we will multiply it with 3, then the sum up is equal to 63 AMU. So this is the molecular mass of the nitric acid. So this is a simple way to find the molecular mass of the different compounds. Next we have the formula mass. So what does mean by the formula mass? Basically, the formula mass, it is given for the ionic compounds. So you guys must know that what are the ionic compounds? All the compounds that are made up of ions are known as the ionic compounds, and ions are formed as a result of loss or gain of electrons. So this is about the ionic compounds. Now what is the formula mass? So the formula mass is basically the sum of atomic masses. It is the sum of atomic masses of all the atoms, of all the atoms, and these atoms are present in the formula unit. These are present in the formula unit. So this is the formula mass. We need to take the sum of the atomic masses and sum of atomic masses of all the atoms. So here the atomic mass is basically denoted by A, and it is the sum of protons plus some number of neutrons. So here we have to take the sum of atomic masses of all the atoms, that is going to form of the formula units. So let's discuss one example. For example, we have sodium chloride. It is the ionic compound, and its formula, this is known as the formula unit. And sodium, it is having mass number 23, and chlorine, it is having 35.5 AMU. So let's find its. For sodium we have 23, plus for chlorine we have 35.5, and its sum up will be equal to 58.5, and unit we have AMU. So this is the formula mass of the sodium chloride. Next we have one example. We need to calculate the formula mass of the potassium sulfate, as its formula is K2SO4 and its physical state is the granular small solid. How to calculate the potassium sulfate's formula mass? So we need to know first of all the mass number. So mass number for potassium we have it is 39, for sulfur we have 32, and for oxygen we have it is 16. So let's find out that for K2SO4 we all need to know their just mass number. Next for the potassium, as it is 39 AMU, multiply with 2, plus we have for sulfur 32, as it is only one atom, and for oxygen we have 16, and we will multiply it with 4 because there are 4 atoms of oxygen. So by solving up that, we get the result as 174 AMU. So this is the formula mass for the potassium sulfate. So this is a simple way in which we can be able to find the formula mass or the molecular mass of the different substances. The one thing important, that is you must know the atomic masses of the compounds. So this is all about the today's lecture. I hope you guys understand, and if you have any queries you can ask me about that in the comment section, and I will get back to you guys soon inshallah. For that time, have a good day and Allah Hafiz.